Everyone in Venice knows not to look toward Poveglia after dark. Tourists may ask about it, boatmen may glance at it from a distance, but locals stay silent. Some say it's cursed. Others say it's still alive. Back in the 1700s, Poveglia was where they sent the sick to die. When the Black Plague swept through Italy, the government turned the island into a quarantine zone. Entire boatloads of infected people were dumped there, men, women, children, left to rot in makeshift plague pits. Some were still alive when they were thrown in. Screams echoed across the water at night. For years, black smoke rose from the island as they burned the bodies. People started calling it the Island of Death. The soil turned dark from ash and blood. Fishermen claimed their nets pulled up bones. No one wanted to go near it. But the worst wasn't over. Not yet. In the 1920s, for reasons no one fully understands, the government decided to build a mental asylum on Poveglia. It was supposed to be a place for treatment and healing, but almost immediately, strange things began to happen. Patients complained of hearing voices at night, cries coming from the old plague pits. Others claimed shadows followed them down the halls. A few were found clawing at the walls, whispering about figures watching them through the windows. The staff called it delusion. But the fear in the patient's eyes was real. Then came the doctor. He was a tall man with slick back hair and a cold smile. Known only as Dr. Leone, he was obsessed with experimenting on the unwell. He performed lobotomies with hand-cranked drills. Patients screamed for hours. Some never woke up. He told his staff he was trying to cure madness, but it was clear, he enjoyed the power. He claimed the island made him feel alive. He said he could hear it breathing. No one listened. Until the night he climbed the bell tower. Nurses heard the bell ringing wildly around 3 a.m. They found Dr. Leone standing at the top of the tower, barefoot and trembling. He was shouting into the darkness, talking to someone who wasn't there. "I gave you what you wanted," he yelled. "Leave me alone." They say he cried before he jumped. His body hit the stone courtyard with a crack that echoed across the island. But the story doesn't end there. A nurse who witnessed the fall claimed she saw something drag his body into the shadows before anyone could reach him. Others said the bell kept ringing for hours after his death, even though the rope had been cut. The asylum was shut down within weeks. The remaining patients were transferred elsewhere. Staff resigned in silence. Poveglia was abandoned once again. Today, Poveglia remains off-limits. The Italian government forbids public access, and no boats are allowed to dock. Locals warn curious travelers to stay away. But every now and then, someone tries to sneak in. A group of thrill seekers, a ghost hunting team, even YouTubers with drone cameras. Most leave quickly, shaken and silent. Some don't talk about what they saw. One American tourist was rescued after swimming away from the island at night, bleeding from his hands and babbling nonsense. All he kept repeating was, "They told me to jump. They told me I don't belong here." Locals say the bell tower still rings on some nights, even though the bell is long gone. Some say you can hear voices on the wind if you're close enough to the shore. But no one goes back. Poveglia doesn't want visitors. And the dead never left.